So hello student. So in this session we are going to continue our learnings, and based on our class schedule, the course book that we will study in this session is Blueprint 4. And in this video we are going to continue what we have studied from the previous sessions of the Blueprint 4. Everyone, do you remember from the previous session of the course book that we studied, which is Blueprint 4? What did you learn from the previous video of Blueprint 4? Alright, so let me remind all of you that in the previous video of the Blueprint 4, we looked at the vocabulary, and we also see one of the reading passage, which is the authentic text. In this video, we are going to look at that text again, but in this time, because you have already learned the vocabulary from the previous video already, and I hope that when you are reading the authentic text in your book, you will have a better understanding of what is happening or what is the situation in your reading. Before we move on to those activities for today, everyone, let me review what the main vocabulary that you study previously. So the first one is be yourself. What is be yourself? What it like to be yourself? So be yourself, everyone, can you guess the meaning? Be yourself refers to a situation when you are not worried about what other people think about you. You are who you are, so just be yourself. Don't care about other person. So this is the word be yourself. The second one is be stressed out. Be stressed out. So when you have a lot of problem you cannot deal with, or you feel so nervous because your exam is soon but you don't know what to review, and then you started to feel stressed out. So what does it mean, stress out? The meaning of the word stress out is you feel stressful, and it's very, very stressful. Number 3 is no big deal. So when somebody say, oh, don't care about it, it is not a big deal. It is no big deal about it. So what does it mean, no big deal? Imagine a situation, everyone, if you lost a pencil, you cannot find it, and you think to yourself, okay, it's no big deal, just one pencil, I can buy a new one. So the word no big deal here is used to talk about something that is not important. Alright. Number 4, the word cancel. So cancel function as a verb, and it used to refer to the action that you stop doing the things that you have planned to do. Let's say you plan to visit your relative next week, and then you cancel the plans and you don't do it at all. You don't visit your relative next week. Last but not least, we have get to know. If you study in a new classroom, all people in the new class are new faces to you, and for a few days you start to know someone and you get to know all of them. So you start to become friend with them. So the word get to know is get to understand person, get to be friendly with someone. Okay, so the word is get to know. Now everyone, because in this book there is no listening audio for this section, because it is the authentic text. So what you need to do is to read the text in order to understand the situation. When you are fully understand the situation in your reading text, you will be able to answer these 6 questions on the whiteboard here. So these are the questions that you can find the answer in your readings. Now everyone, let's start reading all together. And for those who have the book, you can open your books to page 22 in order to see the reading text. But some of you may not have the book. That is okay, because I will put the reading passage on the video so that everyone can read while you are watching this video. Now everyone, let me read the video for you all together. So let's start reading this with me together. Dear Mr. D, I'm going on a blind date this Friday night. We are going to have a typical dinner and movie date. And maybe we'll go to a cafe. This guy is my best friend's co-worker, and she said he's perfect for me. We're both from Australia and we are studying in the US right now. Also, we have the same major, business, and the same hobby, photography. But it's my first blind date. I'm a little shy with new people. Maybe I won't like him or he won't like me. I can't stop worrying about it. I might cancel. What's your advice? Help. Stress out. So the response, dear stress out, you shouldn't cancel the date. You are right. You may not like him very much or he may not like you, but that's alright. Try to get to know each other. That will only happen if you relax and be yourself. If you are really nervous, you could ask your friends and her boyfriends to join you on a double date. Perhaps you'll feel more relaxed in a group. Remember, it's only one evening, so have fun. If it doesn't go well, it's no big deal. And maybe you'll be less nervous on your next blind date. Must study. So this is the end of the reading passage. So after you reading and listen to my voice reading this for you, can you get the answer for the 6 questions? Alright, let's check your answer together. Number 1, what is the writer's problem? So what is her problem? The problem here is that she feels nervous with her first blind date. Number 2, what major are they studying? So the writer will have a date with another man, and they are studying in the US, which is the United States. And what are their major? So major refer to the subject that you are studying. So here, the major that they are studying is business. They study business. Number 3, what is the writer hobby? So what she likes to do when she has free time? Alright, photography, which means she likes to take a picture of everything around her. Number 4, how does the writer feel? So at the end of her writing, she say stress out. So she feel very stressful, nervous, and shy as well. Number 5, what is the advice from Mr. D? So there are 2 main advice that I can catch up. How about you? Okay, let me share what Mr. D gives the advice. The first one is be yourself or be herself in this situation. Don't care about other person. Just relax and enjoy that evening. Be yourself. And the second one is to invite her friends, because if you go to meet stranger or someone you feel not comfortable with alone, you might feel a little bit awkward. But if you have your friend with you, it will be more exciting, more comfortable for you. Here are the advice. So the last question is about you. Do you agree with Mr. D's advice? Everyone, do you agree with this? And if you have someone ask you about this problem, do you agree for this situation? For me, yes, I do agree with her suggestion, because we don't care about other person. Just relax and enjoy what we enjoy doing. Now everyone, it's come to the end of our reading, and if you get the right answer for all these 6 questions, I hope you understand the situation and your reading is improving now. But before we end our video session for today, we have one last activity for you to do, and those activities are also in your books, which is on page 22. And if you open your books to page 22, and at the bottom of the page, you can see there are 2 boxes. And for each box, you need to do some specific things. Okay, let me tell you what you need to do. So imagine that you will have a blind date. So think about 3 things that you would like to do, and think about are the 3 things that you would not like to do, and write it down in your book. Now everyone, it comes to the end of our video session. I hope to see all of you again in the next video. Goodbye.